Here we are at the Wood Boat Show in Georgetown, South Carolina. I love this place so much. The people there and the workmanship, craftsmanship in these things is amazing. Look at this mast. This guy has a pattern on this mast. It's curved. It beats anything I've ever seen. First things first, we got to deal with our first storm, first day there, and here it comes. Boy, it was awesome. You know, last time I was talking about them putting those docks together while we were at lunch, and we weren't in there that long and waited that storm out. And here they are floating those docks out and mounting them, and it's kind of a V shape, and they got two sections they got to put together out there, and they had that thing done in like 2 hours. It was amazing to watch. Of course, once they got all the docks in place and ready to go, they moved me again, and I moved over to the other side where I was supposed to be for the show. And for some reason, they always put me right beside the biggest thing there. And here this thing showed up. It was pretty awesome, but that's a wood boat. It's 60 feet long. Yeah, this guy did charters and all kinds of stuff. I mean, this thing had a bar on it, all kinds of stuff going on. So he took off several times during the show with a boatload of people and headed out. And he'd come back in and whip that thing around like it wasn't nothing and drop it right back in front of me and never had an issue. It's amazing. Yeah, I was standing there looking at this thing, and I was just wondering to myself how much wood it took to build this thing. That's incredible. That's a big boat. These two little boats here are pretty awesome. I enjoyed talking to these fellas. This fella here had more ideas than any one man should have, and it was a pleasure talking to these folks. And they built their own boats, and they're the only two that actually sailed right up to the docks in this show, and they went out sailing a couple of times during the show, and it was pretty neat watching it. And I wish I could remember where they was from, but they sailed there and sailed right up into the docks. It was pretty awesome. Very good boat handling. Yeah, just looking at these boats, it was easy to forget that these were wooden boats that somebody handcrafted. And some of them are extremely old, and they were beautiful. It was amazing to see the different styles and different ways people went about building them. It was pretty incredible, pretty incredible. Here's a little boat I was really interested in, a Chesapeake Light Craft pocket ship. I've had my eye on these for a while. They sail really good. They're small, but they're really awesome boats. And I talked to this gentleman for a while about his boat. And the next day it was on. We had people coming from everywhere. You should have seen it. It was shoulder to shoulder most of the day. It was great talking to all these folks, and everybody was so interested in your build and how you done things and how it all worked out. And it was just an amazing time to talk to all these folks and get to meet them. And they were all just thrilled to be there. It was amazing.
I see you. You see me? Perfect.
Next day, they started the sailboat races. They had all the kids out there racing, and the local school was out there. It was awesome watching those kids. I wish that somebody had had that going on when I was a kid. It would have made me a whole lot better sailor than I am right now. Yeah, it was amazing to see the townspeople there and how everybody was rooting for their kids and how excited everybody was for them to be out there racing and sailing. And it really just it touched me to see that town come together like that for those kids. And Georgetown has a special place in my heart. I have to admit, it's a great place, and I love it there.
Leland, slow down. Slow down.
Yeah, I wish I could capture more of this on video. I was just so busy with all of the people visiting on the boat and all the neighbors that wanted to know things about it, and it was just so hard for me to get through there. It was a wonderful time, wonderful people. If you ever get a chance to go to Georgetown to see this boat show, please do. But you'll love it. You'll love the entire town. They're wonderful.
Who knows where this boat will take us? Whoa, who knows where this boat will take us? Who knows where this boat will take us?